So what a contrasting 2 days of Test match cricket we have had at Perth. The first day fully dominated by the bowlers, 17 wickets on day one. Great performance by the bowlers of both the teams. Second day fully dominated by batters, includes Stark and Hazelwood, I would think. So we'll quickly get into the review of day one and day two of Perth Test match. We have Ranga, Kaushik, and Ishwar along with us. So maybe so first, any quick thoughts on the playing 11 and the conditions? Any surprises, or was it all in the expected lines? One by one, maybe Kaushik.
Uh, we did tell in our review that the teams winning the toss has to bat first. This is a ground where batting first has won all four of four, so that is one thing. India ticked that box 100 out of 100 in that. We said that one finger spinner is going to be extremely important given that Lion has been their highest wicket taker. Washi has been included there. They are Australia have to bat for. Point number two, 100 out of 100. We said Nitish Kumar Reddy is going to be the number 7, being the fast bowler all-rounder role. Yes, good point. And Ishwar was very clear that he wants Harshit Rana because of that backspin and the kind of zip that he will get. 200 out of 100 marks on that particular point. Unbelievable, unplayable delivery of day one to the batsman whom we were choking up for all the last 2.5 years. One guy who was shitting up all Indian dreams for 2.5 years. Rana came up with the delivery of the day, game, probably even of the series. That was a ball for the ages from Rana. So, yes, so that's where probably I wanted to start this video. What do you, Ishwar?
Sure. Ishwar, did you expect Washington Sundar ahead of Ashwin and Jadeja?
That was kind of a shock for me, being very frank. I would have definitely in I would have definitely picked Ashwin over Washi, but again, Gambhir being Gambhir himself, he has taken the aggressive step of playing Washi instead of Ashwin and Jadeja. Not only Ashwin and Jadeja. Anyway, again, as things stand, we are in a very, very strong position, and if we lose this test match, and I think we just have to pack our bags, and then come back and not play the four series, and just give a walkover and come back. I think I think the way we are placed at the moment, yes, we were lucky in day two. A lot of edges didn't carry, and probably the Usman Khawaja catch could have been taken. Yashasvi Jaiswal, it could have been taken. But other than that, I think we were kind of lucky, and most of the peach balls that they bowled, it missed the bat, it missed the stumps. So we are lucky, and I think we'll have to use this luck to our extent, to our benefit, and not waste this. And in fact, even if we score another 150 runs, I think we can declare, and then we can bowl them out probably tomorrow. It's probably it will not go for another day in the looks of it. 3-day test match is what I'm thinking. I think if we lose a wicket, we'll definitely lose all the 10 wickets in the first session or in the second session, at least in the second session. Again, Australia being Australia again, you can never underestimate them. They can come back at any point in time. So it's just that we need to keep our heads down and play the next 2 days of next 2 days of good test cricket would definitely, make the series 1-0 to India.
Ranga, do you think the pitch has considerably eased up today? I mean, what changed from day one to day two? Or was it great batting by the Indians or not so great bowling by Australia or the pitch? What do you think has changed today?
So first point to start, while in essence வந்து இது வந்து டே டூ ரிவ்யூ அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலும் இட் இஸ் இன் எசன்ஸ் இட்ஸ் அ மேட்ச் ரிவ்யூ ஸோ ரிசல்ட் இஸ் டிசைடட் ஸோ வி ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் ஸ்பீக்கிங் த்ரூ தி மேட்ச் தான் வி ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் ஸ்பீக்கிங் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் திங் செகண்ட் திங் டே டூ இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் செட் டு பி ஈவன் இன் பர்த் மெல்பர்ன் அடிலைட் எனி டே டூ இஸ் தி பெஸ்ட் டே டு பேட் இன் ஆஸ்திரேலியா ஃபார் எனி விக்கெட் so with day one, the turning point of that match is the 150 runs. It is not a par score. 200 runs is the par score. 150 is a very good bowling by Australia. But எங்க மேட்ச் போச்சுன்னா அந்த 19 for 3ல தான் மேட்ச் போச்சு. ஸோ அந்த பும்ரா ஏர்லி விக்கெட்ஸ் கொடுக்கலன்னா தி கேம் would have been 100 for 4 or 110 for 5. அதுக்கப்புறம் மார்னிங் வந்து ஆடும்போது இட்ஸ் அ டிஃபரெண்ட் பால் கேம் வித் ஆஸ்திரேலியா லீடிங் 30-40 ரன்ஸ். இட்ஸ் அ டிஃபரெண்ட் பால் கேம் ஆல் டுகெதர். So I think this game, I think the second day is best day to bat. I think that is where with 67 for 7, there is no coming back with the day 2 being the best day to bat. I think they have lost too many wickets to use the day 2 pitch to their advantage. It is the match that is gone for us.
In fact, we had a drop catch as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Virat
Um,
dropped a catch. So
That doesn't cost runs, but it costed
that didn't
time.
cost us. God's grace, that didn't cost us. But again, I would say brilliant bowling, brilliant comeback. It's just that we held our head. We were not we were not in the mindset to just come and play and then ask them to score 200. We were not in that mindset. We were in that winning mindset. Fortunately, we Jesse started really well, backed up by Harshit Rana. Good spells. Not to forget what Siraj did to pick up a couple of very very important wickets. I think he picked Labuschagn's wicket if I'm not wrong.
Labuschagne
The in
and
swing.
Marsh.
So those two are like again if Labuschagne on his day would build anybody, and so the Seamers did a really really good job, and we are kinda in the best possible scenario to win this test match. I think if we lose this test match, I think um, we are never we should never be considered as a team which can win a World Cup or win a Test championship.
Two extremes. And Ranga, what do you think went wrong in Australia's first innings batting? Was it like too good bowling? Of course, Bumrah was just bowling like a dream. But what could have Australia done differently to cope up with that?
I think it's only a mindset shift. So it was back again the 2020 MCG where they played so tentatively. They weren't coming out. From 2020 to 2024, what changed was the mindset shift. The Australia that they played, if even you take Ashes, they played confidently while they defended also, they played aggressive with an aggressive intent. Like in the test match again, they went back to the 2020 MCG where they wanted to boil down the Indian bowlers rather than taking the attack to them. I think that is where they had lost the game because with Bumrah, with the pitch assisting, I think there is going to be one ball which has got your name. So I think Labuschagn's tactic of 2 or 52 is going to work in a flat wicket where Bumrah is going to come again with the second spell, third spell, fourth spell. With the pitch assisting so much, your 2 or 52 is not going to work. Your 36 or 50 is going to work. If Australia could have scored 150 or 160, that is a different ball game altogether. If Australia playing 50 overs, it is very prudent to think that Australia could have easily scored 160 to 170 had they played with a better mindset. I think the only mindset shift, I think that is going to change. If that is going to change, I think we will see a better Australia in the series to come. It is not coming out from a neutral fan or somebody who wants to watch cricket neutrally. I think if they can play you see, I can give a classic example of New Zealand cricket. Sri Lanka போய் அவங்க வந்து மைண்ட் செட் ஷிஃப்ட் மட்டும் பண்ணாங்க இந்தியாவில் வந்து இட் இஸ் நாட் கோயிங் டு அவங்க நியூசிலாந்து மாத்தினாங்க பேட்டிங் அப்படிலாம் இல்லை இந்தியாவில் வந்து மைண்ட் செட் ஷிஃப்ட் யூசிங் தி ஃபீட் எல்லாமே கரெக்டாக பண்ணாங்க நியூசிலாந்து பிளேட் வெல் ஆஸ்திரேலியாவுக்கும் அதுதான் மேட்ரு ரொம்ப
And
டென்சிவா இருந்தாங்க.
yeah, and what do you think? I mean, was something missing in the bowling in second innings?
ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் ஆஃப்லைன் நம்ம பண்ணணும்னு பேசும்போதே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இன்னிங்ஸ்ல 40 ஓவர்ஸ் 50 ஓவர்ஸ் தான் நீங்க பேட்டிங் எடுறீங்கன்னா இட் இஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் டிஃபிகல்ட் டு கம் பேக் அண்ட் போல் நோ ரெஸ்ட் ஃபார் தி ஃபாஸ்ட் பவுலர்ஸ். ஒன்லி ஒரு பூஸ்ட் கிடைக்கும்னா விக்கெட்ஸ் கொடுத்தாதான் பூஸ்ட் கிடைக்கும். 15 overs 10-15 overs விக்கெட்டே போலன்னா while you have got only 50 overs of batting that you have played, it is very difficult to back it up with the second innings bowling. That is where it is not Australia has bowled too bad. While Australia's batting has failed and they have got out by 40 overs, I think that has caused
Yeah,
it has another match fix.
yeah.
To be cheeky, அவ சொன்னதை பண்ணுன்றதுக்காக பண்ண மாதிரி இருந்தது. புஜாரா மாதிரி ஆடுறேன் அப்படின்னு சொல்றதுக்காக பண்ற மாதிரி இருந்தது. ஸோ he didn't tell whether in terms of scoring runs or in terms of strike rate. I think in terms of strike rate அதை பண்ணிட்டா
Two interesting things from the stump mic. Jaiswal today telling to start that you are bowling
Too
too
slow.
slow to me. இதெல்லாம் வந்து டேய் ரொம்ப ஓவரா பண்றீங்கடான்ற மாதிரி இருந்தது ஒரு நாள் அடிச்சுட்டு அதே மாதிரி ஸ்டார்க்
See, Ajay, that's because Harshit Rana கிட்ட அவன் சொன்னதுக்கு அவன் ரெஸ்பாண்ட்.
கரெக்ட்
I
கரெக்ட்
can understand that. I can understand that they're playing as a team. This basically tells that they're playing as a team. They're not playing for their individuality. So this is one of the reasons why we have come back into the game after being in a very bad position. In fact, first day on a new wicket, kind of very new wicket, which is and there is help. I still felt 175 to 200 would have been a very good score, and it's just that we bowled really well. Australia didn't do much. It's just that they could have batted slightly more aggressively, as he said. But at the end of the day, you'll have to give credit to our bowlers. And when coming back to India's second innings, I think we were lucky. It's just that Australia bowled their skin out. They were not lucky. It's just that they didn't have that touch of luck that India had in the first innings. All the edges carried. Here, all the edges didn't carry. Most of the edges didn't carry. Only one I felt which carried was Usman Khawaja's edge, but
ஓகே
he was kind of late, so it bounced in front. If he was kind of early, he would have definitely taken that catch. But I still feel that we cannot take Australia that simply because I know how they've come back from the worst of situations to win test matches, and it runs in their blood. So it's just that we need to keep our heads down and then bowl really well in the second innings to win this test match. And if you're 1-0 up in this test match, I think we will definitely be able to qualify for the WTC final.
what do you think should be the minimum safest target for India? I think we lead by a
400,
400.
400.
அது இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் ஆடிட்டாங்கன்றதுக்காக மத்தவங்க எல்லாரும் ஆடுவாங்கன்றது உறுதி கிடையாது. I am still saying, as Ishwar was saying, if a wicket falls, it is highly likely that we may get all out in one set. Any chance for Australia to come back into this match?
I mean, first நான் சொல்லிட்டேன் ஜஸ்ட் ரிவ்யூ ஆஃப் தி மேட்ச்னு, பட் சும்மா கிரிக்கெட் இஸ் அ ஃபன்னி கேம் அப்படின்ற டேக்லைனுக்காக சொல்லணுன்றதுக்காக சொல்ல முடியாது. வந்து திஸ் கேம் இஸ் லாஸ்ட், நெக்ஸ்ட் கேம் தான் ஐ திங்க் ரியலிஸ்டிக். அதான் 220 அடிச்சதுக்கு இன்னும் ஒரு 130 ரன்ஸ் அவள் தூக்கி 350க்கு பண்ணா மேபி லாஸ்ட் பை 100 ரன்ஸ்னு கௌரவமா தோக்கலாம். அது இல்லைன்னா வேற எதுவும் சான்ஸ் இல்லை. That is the only result for me.
Okay, fine. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Thank you all. Thank you for your time. Great performance by India. So let's hope they keep up this for the entire tournament, and we have a cracking series for the competitive with a competitive spirit from both the sides. So thank you for your time. If you like the content, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Follow Beyond Boundary. Thank you guys. Thank you for the time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.